This meeting is being recorded.
All right, so by now, most of you should have downloaded the example file. This example file is made so that we could all follow along and we don't have to come into the problem of you working on your file and it's not quite the same as ours. So this way, we could all work on this thing together as an example. So if you recall, we made this project a little while ago, right? Whoops. This project a little while ago, just a 5-volume collision piece as an example, and I have my north oriented in the correct direction now. I did rotate all this around because it was a little bit easier to work with, but now it's in the correct orientation. Now, with this thing as it is, the elevation that taken from this view would be like, let's say, the front view. And if you notice, the front view, the elevation is all coming in from this corner view, right? So if we go to perspective view, whoops, sorry. If we go to this view, please note that this and this matches. So we're looking at this thing from this direction this way. And when that happens, when we project all our lines down, all of these corners, whoops, oh, thanks. All of those corners are kind of, you're looking at the corner of the building, not flat. Usually when you take an elevation drawing, you want to express the drawing a little bit more like from a flat view. So more like from this side right here, like so. So we are going to cover a thing called Project North and True North as well, okay? So first things first, we'll cover True North and Project North. When we did this thing, oops, let me get back to when we did this thing, the north is in this direction here, north, right? And the north arrow is pointing that way. Again, this is our example site, so nobody has this thing in their presentation, but it would act the same. That's north, this is south, this is west, and this would be east. So this drawing, the north arrow is looking right at true north, magnetic, okay? And that is correct for a site plan drawing. However, like I said, when we are looking at this thing in an elevation view, we want to look at this thing flat, right? So if we are going to look at this thing flat, we are going to have to basically turn the camera or we may turn the sight. And I have a, whoops. When we turn the sight, whoops, when we turn the sight, we are going to wind up with this view right here. Oops. What the heck? Okay, so this would be more like a Project North. Notice that the sight has been turned a little bit, and you could note before that it was 45 degrees rotated in this direction. So the actual north, true north, is pointing that way. But now I'm going to say my project north is this way. So this is project. North. And my north arrow would be pointing this way for this drawing. Basically, I'm trying to make this thing so that I am just concerned with this view right here. And we're getting a exact frontal view from this direction, that direction, this direction, and this direction. When you do that, drawing. And front view. When we do that, our drawing would look a little bit more like, what do I have wrong? Our drawing would look a little bit more like in this view, the front view right here. Okay, so that doesn't look right, does it?
Doesn't look right.
I think the sight's a little too high. He moved it on accident.
Oh no, that's part of the lesson, and we'll figure out what that is. Okay, but anyways, we're trying to take a view of the front this way, but like I said, the front, because of the hill, because this end over here is a little bit higher than this end. This is low, this is high. All of this hill part blocks the view of this building. Okay, so what we're going to do today is to cut away the site so that we're trying to manipulate the views so that we just get the building as the main subject. Okay, so I think this is a good place to stop.